to the Real Deal Cleal Show. Today, this is episode 150 of my episode today. I've got a special guest today on my podcast today. He's a three-time premiership coach at the Claremont Tigers, Waffle W, as well currently at the Waffle W Girls. They just had a win against Perth. I know it was a sloppy win, but we could take the win. I'll introduce you to Jack. Jack, hello, welcome to the Real Deal Cleal.
Thanks for having me. 150, that's an awesome milestone. Congrats, mate.
Thank you very much. So,
privileged to be on.
I've got some questions to ask you. So, what did you do before coaching the Waffle W Girls?
Playing, but I've coached for nearly 20 years now. So I started coaching when I was 18, my first coaching gig, and played and coached over in Sydney, and then moved over in end of 2018, played for Perth. So I had a year off coaching, and then a year later retired and came to Cleal, and I've been continuing to coach ever since.
Oh, that's nice to hear that. Which Waffle W Grand Final did you like?
All three that we've won. I didn't like the one that we lost. So 2022 was awesome. That was the first one under my regime. So, and the first one while I was in the Waffle W. So the first one for the club since that old Inaloo Piranha days. And so I think it'd been 22 years, I think maybe, between flags. So that one was pretty special. And then 24 was a big relief one. We'd had the mantle of staying up the top for the last few years, and that was just to get through and to kick a goal that got us back in front with only a minute and a half or so to go. So that felt a bit different. And then the 2025 was different again, where we had a new team and in Swan Districts, and we held on obviously to win by the 1 point. So yeah, it was all three different feelings, but stoked to be part of them all.
So, what was your favourite of this year?
Favourite game?
Yeah, favourite
Favourite game. Oh.
Favourite moments or what you had this year?
I'm going to be real cliche, but I'm a very much live in the moment kind of person.
Like
so today is my favourite game, and then next week will be my favourite game, and it'll sort of just keep going that way. I think we've had various performances where, as a whole team, we've got it all together, and it's been really exciting. But I'm very much you're only as good as your last game, and move on to the next one.
Awesome. So, who is your best player that you coached?
I can't. There's so many. It's kind of like choosing your favourite kid. You definitely have them, but you can't tell people that. So there's some incredible players that I've got. Julia Kelly did a 47 disposals. She almost beat her own record of 48. So we're just waiting for the count back, because we get the live stats, and then at the end of the game, champion data look, and sometimes they missed one and picked one. So she might have had more, she might have had less, so we'll sort of see how that goes. Jess Breen is nailing it as well. She's a young player coming through. Becky Anderson, another young player, is done to nail it. And then I just keep naming names, but then on the flip side, you've got the old girls as well. It's going to hate that I said old girls, but Jamie Harkins, she's won every award possible, so pretty incredible to go with her. And Tilly Sargent is another experienced player for Australia. Keep naming players.
Yeah, it's all good. What do you do in your spare time when there's no waffle or anything?
More footy, yeah, footy is about all I do. Not a whole lot. I'm a bit of a whiskey drinker, so I like to drink whiskey, and might go to a whiskey bar tonight and just have a couple of nice little taste tests of whiskey. So it's my sort of hobby outside of whiskey.
What type of sports do you like to follow?
Following, I pretty much only follow footy, so I don't follow too much else, but when there's events on, I'll follow that. So cyclists involved as well, so when Tour de France is on, I'll watch that. I like tennis, so when the Oz Open's on, I'm probably one of those, I'm an expert on tennis. jam, and then the other 11 months I've got no idea who is playing and what's happening. So I like to watch that, but then the Winter Olympics as well. So when the Winter Olympics goes on, I'm real focused on that. So I love those sports too.
So if you had a chance to go to a waffle or an AFLW as a coach, where would you go?
Whichever AFLW club wants me. Whichever one's going to offer me a gig. I love being here, but I love growth. So at some point I want to get to the next level. So hopefully there's an AFLW club who's got a position open. Spoken to a few, but not quite there yet. So I'll just keep working and trying to improve myself and get there one day.
Who is your favourite music band?
Music. Oh, I like this one. So I reckon The Offspring. The Offspring grew up with The Offspring. They're probably absolute pride for me.
Okay, it's nice to hear that. What do you think who will win the next premiership of the W premiership?
Claremont for the 3 P. So we'll win it again this year. That's what I'm going for. And then we just keep going. So nobody is ever going to win a premiership again. It's just us. I'd like it to work like that, just forever. The tides will turn eventually, but I think I reckon we've got another one in.
Okay, that's nice to hear that good thing. Thanks for having me on my podcast, and hopefully your season can go even better to finish the season off, and hopefully you can win another flag.
Thanks, Az. Thanks for having me on.
Hopefully we'll support you no matter what.
Yeah, I love your support, love you being here, and love your passion.
So hopefully you can get the girls motivated and win another flag.
Let's hope so.
And hopefully we can do it for a state.
Yes.
Like WA did.
Yes, just like WA.
Like WA girls did.
Yeah, they killed it. It was a good game.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.